You all right?
Could all be on a plane by now.
Look, folk don't half talk some gibberish after one too many.
You meant it. You know it's what you want. A new life, you, me and Mum. Somewhere we can start again.
You heard her. She's going nowhere till she's cleared her name.
And how's she gonna do that? The only person that can help is dead.
Shouldn't you be at school?
Yeah, it would be if they managed to rebuild the classroom.
See?
Watch this. It's this programme and they go around all the foreign countries looking for houses, see which one they like the best.
Debbie.
It should be us doing that. Miles away from here.
You've got to forget about all this new life stuff. It's not going to happen.
Should have stopped her that day. I didn't want her to go and see Chris, but she wouldn't listen. I even lent her the money to get up to her own farm.
You weren't to know that it was all going to kick off.
Yeah, well, I should have told you sooner. You'd have done something, you'd have stopped her.
I tried, but she wouldn't listen.
Apparently I gave her that money. None of this Chris stuff would have ever happened. Would have been able to go away, but instead, sitting here waiting for Mum to get sent to prison for the rest of her life. It's all my fault.
Listen. Something might turn up, it might not happen.
Oh, grow up, Dad. We've all been dreaming. It ain't a movie. No one's going to come in at the last minute and save her. May as well just start getting used to it, right? Gonna lose her, aren't we?
I told the police everything I know.
You sure about that, are you?
What exactly are you accusing me of?
I think that you know more than you're letting on to the police.
Don't be ridiculous.
And you're keeping quiet because you want to see Charity sent down.
Absurd.
You ought to Charity to speak up.
I owe that woman nothing.
Not just for her, but for Debbie. The poor kid's only just found her, Mum. It's going to kill her to lose her again.
Then maybe Charity should have thought about that before she decided to murder my brother.
She didn't kill your brother. I know that, and so do you. Don't you, Zoe? Could you live with yourself if she got banged up? Could you live with ruining her life? Ruining Debbie's?
The whole business is in the hands of the court. What happens to Charity now has got nothing to do with me.
You've had your 5 minutes. I'll suggest you leave.
If you let her get sent down when you know she didn't do it, you'll have me to reckon with. And believe me, I always settle my scores.
I'm not afraid of you.
If I were you, I'd walk out before you're chucked out.
She's pretty, ain't she, eh? Your little girl. Be a shame if something was to spoil your game of happy families, wouldn't it, eh?
Do you get off on threatening women and children, do you? You call yourself a man?
At least I'm not so desperate for a real woman that I have to rape myself a lesbian. You tell them what you know, or I'll make sure you live to regret it. All right?
I bet there are coppers all over North Yorkshire who'd love to nail Cain Dingle.
Yeah, no need for that, though, is there?
He steams in here, he threatens you, assaults me. Yeah, of course there is.
I really don't think that's a good idea.
Are you kidding? It's about time he learns that he can't go around terrorising innocent people.
What's the point about Debbie, though? Don't you think she's got enough to cope with at the moment?
You don't want me to call the police, do you? Why the hell not, Zoe?
Yeah, well, like hitting a block of oak. I always reckon Scott Winsor had wood between his ears.
What the hell were you doing hitting Scott?
It wasn't about the car, was it?
What car?
Oh, nothing. Don't really matter.
No, I was just having a chat with Zoe.
Zoe? What the hell were you doing with Zoe?
Well, I thought it was about time she realised we were onto her. But I've given her something to think about, so you don't need to...
Stupid, moronic, pig-headed get... Kate, what the hell have you gone and done that for? You didn't think to ask me first? You didn't think that I might have Zoe exactly where I want her?
Well, you told me last night that you haven't. You said she was holding out on you.
I didn't expect you to go out there and kick the living daylights out of her henchmen. surprised the police haven't already been round. In fact, no, they're probably waiting to drag us out of our beds at 3 in the morning.
Self-defence. Look, he started on me.
Oh, yeah, 'cause they're really going to believe that with your history, aren't they? Kane, I'm up for murder. I'm in court in a few days, so I need trouble from the law like an hole in the head.
It wasn't like you made me do it.
Well, only an half-wit would think that I hadn't. Do you realise the damage you've done?
Yeah, and will you stop shouting at him? He's trying to help you.
All right, yeah, by intimidating witnesses. Well, that'll go down a stone with the jury, won't it? I could kill you for this, Kane. Do you know something? This morning, I thought I just might be in with a chance of staying out of prison, but now you have guaranteed that I'm going down for a long, long time. You couldn't have played this worse if you tried.